Do you know what comes to many people's mind when they hear the word Islam? This is what comes to their minds. Violence, terrorism, oppressing women, craziness, and sometimes they talk about Muslims as if we are bloodthirsty. But this is not Islam. In fact, if we look at the biggest wars and terrorist acts, they were caused by non-Muslims. Who caused the First and Second World Wars? Who bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki and killed more than 250,000 human beings? Who invaded Iraq and killed more than 500,000 Iraqis during the Iraq War? Who has been killing the Palestinians every day since 1948? So, no religion should be judged by a selective few who associate themselves with a particular faith. The religion should be judged by its teachings, not by its people. I won't judge Christianity by the action of the Spanish Inquisition, or the action of George Bush, or Anders Breivik, the Norwegian terrorist who did a bombing in Oslo which killed 77 people, and then this terrorist act was linked to Muslims. Then they realized that he is an extreme Christian and anti-Islam. So, I would rather judge Christianity by its teachings.
But the Islamic teachings in your book say to kill non-Muslims. Have you read these verses through the Quran yourself? No. That's why you are claiming this. A lot of the Islam haters on TV or the websites take the verses out of context to serve the meaning that they want. The verses you are talking about were revealed in a state of war where the Muslims were defending themselves and also to fight those who kicked them out of their houses. Even in the state of war, Allah commanded Muslims to not transgress. That's what your media won't show you. They ignore the fundamental teachings of Islam that emphasize acting justly to human beings, no matter who they are. Once a funeral passed by the Prophet Muhammad, then he stood up as a sign of respect. One of the companions said to him, "It's a Jew's funeral." Then the Prophet Muhammad said, "Was he not a human being?" They ignore the Quranic teachings that say, They ignore the Prophet Muhammad teachings that emphasize to take care of the others. The Prophet Muhammad said, "None of you is a believer if he eats his full while his neighbor is hungry." That shows that we must take care of the others. And we will not be true believers if we just care about ourselves and forget the others.